What's up, guys? Time for the results from the first annual 20 coin NGC grading contest. And we'll take a look at all the coins and see the grades, and we'll go through the scores and we'll see who won. So the first coin here is the common date of 22 Philadelphia Peace Dollar, and they called this one a Mint State 64, and I can agree with that. Not much as far as marks on it, but luster isn't super great, but still a pretty nice coin. Next one, Shield Nickel, called this one a XF40. A lot of you guys did really well guessing the grade on this one. Really nice even wear on it, full details. So nice example of a Shield Nickel variety. First Morgan here. A lot of people guessed high on this one, which I would have too, really. They have this one at a 61, but I've seen a lot of 63s that look about like this. So I think they were a little tough on this one. But nonetheless, they have this one at an MS61. And the next one is their commemorative dollar. This was a really tough one for a lot of people to get the grade on. They got this at a 65, an old fatty with the CAC sticker. Even old John Albanese like this one. Tough one to grade. There's just not a lot of detail on this coin, so that can make some of these commemoratives really hard to grade. But if you go off the luster on this thing, yeah, I can see why they'd call it a gem. So next one, we got a Barber dime, and this one is a 62. And I can see why they would call it that. I mean, really not much for marks on this coin. Just not quite enough luster to really bump it up to that next grade. I mean, maybe a 63. I don't know, but it's a 2 or a 3. So we got our Standing Liberty quarter. Not quite enough detail on this. It's MS64. Not quite enough detail for this to get the full head designation. In fact, not even close to enough. And the head on this coin is really poorly struck. I mean, you can barely even make out the eye. No ear hole. You want to see some lines in the hair. Real common problem with these quarters. But nonetheless, real beautiful coin. A little bit of color on there. So that's a 64. And we got our Franklin half. This one also a 64. Not enough on there to get the full bell line designation. On this one, you really want to look at the bottom left lines. Just you really want to see them make it all the way to the center, and they don't even really come close on this coin. So this will be this coin, or I got two others in mind, but whoever wins can pick between this and a couple other coins for the coin that I'll send them for winning. So the next one, we got a Mercury dime. This is a MS67. No full bands. Again, not quite enough, although this one's really close, I think. The bottom and the top lines both look really good. It's just that center. Just not quite enough line across there to get that designation, but this one's really close. Really nice color on it. And we got our seated quarter, and this one is a AU 55. This one kind of fooled a couple people. I think it's mostly because it has pretty good luster still, and the reverse is so nice on it. The reverse does look mint state to me, really. I mean, I can see that. That's the MS61 reverse to me. But you know how they are. They go off the obverse on these coins, so it's a little too much wear. We called that one a 55. And then we got our Washington quarter, beautifully toned, MS66. This one is the one with really scratched holders, so it's kind of tough to tell. But really nice example of a Washington quarter. And we got another one of our Morgans. Gotta throw at least a few of those in there, right? So this one is a 62 PL. A lot of you guys picked up on that PL designation. Mirrors on it, especially on the reverse, you can really tell. Just kind of got that darker, slightly mirrored look to it. Really nice 78 variety. I'm going to try to put the whole set of 1878 Morgans together. I think there's about 8 of them, if I recall. This Washington quarter, so this will be another one for the winner to pick from. And here's our seated half dime. This is an AU53. A lot of people guessed 55 on this one, and I could see that, 53 or 55. Really nice detail still, no luster left really. Really good detail on the corn still and the wheat. So I can see why people would guess just a little high on this one. And then we got our 3-cent nickel. A lot of guys did really good on this one, nailed it. This is a proof 66. I know Coin Sense Nonsense, he just picked up one of these the other day. I think he said it was in 65 or 66. So I'll be excited to see that when he shows it for his dead denominations set. So that'll be pretty cool to see that when he shows it. So that is a 66 on that one. And here's our Indian head cent, and really beautiful example of a full red Indian head. Really good luster for a 64. I think it's just a couple little spots that's holding it back. Not really any marks on it. That's just, if you look at it, the cheek is just a little bit dark on the cheek, and that one little carbon spot right there at about 830. It's a little carbon spot. Probably what's holding it back from a 65. Number 15, we got another Morgan, and this is an MS66. A lot of you guys did good guessing on this one as well. I'm sure we've all had a chance to hold a really high grade 81S in our hand at one point or another. So I love the strike on these early date San Francisco Morgans. Really nice. And we got a Rosie 46S, slightly better date, MS66. Beautiful blues on there, some purples. Not enough to get the full torch. The lines on the torch just aren't really that good at all. It's a lot like the Mercury dime. You gotta get the full lines on there. And we got semi-key date Morgan 88S in AU55. A lot of guys have this at AU58. It's because the luster is pretty good on it, but there's just a little too much wear on there for it to bump up to that higher grade. For me, it's a solid 55 in my book. We got our second piece dollar. It's the one with the curved clip at 1 o'clock on it. Small clip. pretty well worn coin. If anything, they were maybe even a little bit generous on this coin. I can see it being an XF, a VF35 or even an XF40. A lot of guys guessed 40 on this, if I remember right. Number 19, we got a Barb recorder, and this is a Mint State 63. And a very good example, not a lot of marks. Real nice blast white. I'm more into the toners, but don't mind having a few blast white coins here and there. And last but not least, our 1916S Barber dime, and this is a 61. Just a little luster is about the same as that other Barber dime, but just a little bit more marks on it. Slightly better date. But you can just see there's just a few bag marks on there. So I can see why they would call that a 61. So now we'll go to the scores, and use my phone case to cover them up here. I'll use this. Okay. So first we got paper. Got a Kusha Collectibles at a 43. He actually missed one of the coins. He was adding them up. 1 second, I gotta fix this. Okay, that's better. Yeah, he missed number 19. And then we got Coin Sense. He also got a 43. And then we got Mr. Gareth Bates, also with a 43. That was a popular number for a few guys. And then we got JR with a 40. And we got a new viewer, Mr. Steven Nalepa, Steve-O, with a 29.5. Thanks for watching, Steve. Welcome. Young Coin Hunter, 29.5 as well. And then we get into the top 4. And then we got Doc with a 25.5. Ontario with a 24. Good job, Ontario. And we got Mr. Dustin Whitty, also with a 24. And da-da-da, the winner, Mr. Silver Surfer, 21.5. Did really well. Lots of zeros, lots of ones. Trying to remember, I think he only had one coin where he did real bad on. Let's see if I can see. Yeah, look at that. Lots of zeros, lots of ones. He had a 3. I think that 3 was on the. What was the fifth coin? Missed 62. I forget what that one was offhand, but congratulations, Silver Surfer. I'll put my email address in the column, and you can choose between one of these coins. The other one was going to be that. Let me see if I can find it. That Roosevelt dime. So you can choose between one of these 3 coins, and I'll send it to you. We'll do another one of these challenges here soon, maybe like once a month or something. The next one will be all PCGS coins. And I got that big annex mission coming back, so that'll be fun. Maybe there's 50 coins there, so maybe we can get a couple contests out of that one, maybe even 3. And maybe we'll do an ICG contest. We'll really mix it up and try to have a little fun with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for competing, and good luck on the next contest. Got some more cool coins to show you later on this week. So take care, everybody.